everyone. I'm here with Mr. Tyler again. We're here for another virtual field trip, and today we are walking to our field trip. So I want to know what your thoughts are. What do you think we're going to see? Where do you think we're going today? Take some guesses maybe in the comments, and we'll see you whenever we get there. Okay, so we made it to our virtual field trip. We're at Washington and Jefferson College, which is right in town. I'm sure you've seen it before. I actually went there, fun fact, and my sister is going to give you a tour of it because she was a tour guide there.
All right, so this building is the admissions house, and this building actually used to be a funeral home up until the 1980s, whenever the college bought it. And you can see town, and that yellow building right there is the original library of the college, even though that's not a library anymore. And then on the left is Lazier. It's a building that the college doesn't actually use anymore, but it was used in the filming of Mindhunter on Netflix. All right, and then this big red brick building right here is Dieter Porter. So this is where students have biology and psychology classes. And then on the top floor of this building, there's actually a greenhouse where students grow their own plants. And then this little white building is used for English professor offices, but a really fun fact about it is it was actually a stop on the Underground Railroad. And then this building in front of us is Swanson. This is where students have chemistry, physics, and environmental studies classes. Swanson is the newest academic building on campus, and it's actually green gold certified, which means it's super environmentally friendly. All right, and then this is the library that students currently use. A fun fact about the library is that it was actually started by Thomas Edison whenever he gave the college its first £5 to buy books. And there are books in the library that are over hundreds and hundreds of years old. And this yellow house on the right is where the president of the college lives with his wife. And all of the presidents at W&J have lived in this house. All 13 of them. This sculpture was donated in 2016 by the class of 1970. It represents the first year that women were allowed to come to the college. The movement of the sculpture signifies changes in the college and how we can always keep changing to be better. This building is Burnett. This is where students study business, education, foreign languages, and economics. This building on the right is Olin. That houses the school's theater and also the art gallery. This is also where students have all of their art classes. And Olin is open to the community, so you can come in, see a show, go look at the artwork on the walls if you want to. All right, and this building is the tech center. This is where all of the computer labs are. This is where students take all of their computing classes. There's also a lot of study space for students there. And now we're in the quads. This is where some of the upperclassmen live. And the quads were actually built during World War II, so they're actually as strong as bomb shelters. Something special about the quads is that a few of them have special themes, and the one on the left is the pet dorm. So at W&J, you can actually bring your pet to live with you if it's smaller than 35 pounds, so small dogs and cats. And it's one of only a few colleges in the United States that you can do that. And this is just kind of a picnic area where students will hang out. And then on the left is the ballroom, so all the big events on campus are held in there. And this is the Commons. This is where the students mostly eat. And it's an all-you-can-eat buffet that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, and then this is Old Main. This is the most famous building on campus because of the two towers. And in here, students have math class, English classes, pretty much any class you can think of, history, religion. On the left is the Hub. It's a student hangout center. So you can hang out there, play video games, play pool. And then on the weekends, they have all kinds of free food, free milkshakes, pizza rolls, and soft pretzels. And then on the right is the student gyms. This is just where average students will come to work out. And then these are the dorms where the upperclassmen live. And this gym in front of us is the athletes' gym. This is where the athletes will come to work out. There's also a pool in here and a basketball court for our basketball team and volleyball teams. And on the left is our newest gym on campus. This one is really more of a rec center. So there's just a bunch of basketball hoops in there. So everyone can just go and hang out, shoot some hoops with their friends. There's also a dance studio in there. And this is Bo. This is one of the freshman living dorms. And Mellons. This is the all-girls dorm on campus.
So this is the end of our virtual field trip to Washington and Jefferson College.
I just want to say thank you to my sister for giving us a tour, and we will see you soon. So we hope you had fun learning about the college today. I know Mr. Tyler had a bunch of fun because he didn't go there, but I did. So we'll see you again next week for our next virtual field trip.